Hey everyone, welcome to Lyme Less, Live More. This is Brent Martin and Dana Walsh. And with us today is Master Mingtong. He has a website, qicenter.com, and a long history of healing many people. It's so wonderful to have you with us here today.
Thanks so much, Brian. Thank you, Dana. So delighted to be part of this. Sharing and healing and creating good health and more happiness, more fulfillment for life. I cannot think of a better thing to do.
No, nothing better.
Yes.
Well, I had been talking to Brent about Mingtong because I had the pleasure of coming up to see you about 10 days ago, and we walked in just as you were doing a session, and I tell you, just the world was brighter, just being there. So it's so powerful. And that's a room full of very ill people that are here at the retreat right now. And it's fascinating how it's just the brightest light, and it's still, there's energy. It's energy, even though the bodies are sick. So we're gonna get deep into that. But first, I want to hear a little bit of your background, your backstory in China, and I know you worked in a medicineless hospital, which is so fascinating to me. So tell us, please, a little bit.
Yes, and I came to US to study mathematics, then study fine arts, and never dream of doing the work I'm doing right now. And the main reason is because of my teacher, who is both Chinese medicine doctor as well as Western medicine doctor. And he learned Qigong from his young ages. So as a doctor, he started experimenting using the Qigong method to heal his patients. And gradually he realized he's using less drug, more energy, and then getting the best result. So eventually he decided just dedicating to Qigong and really teach people how to heal. And so eventually he established a big Qigong center in China. It's called World Medicineless Qigong Hospital. It's literally one of its kind. So not only using Qi energy as medicine, but literally working with thousands of people together at a time. So at one time was 5,000 people practicing there day and night, and for 1 month a period of time. So it's a big center. It's definitely the largest Qigong center, not only in China, probably anywhere I can think of. So the center was there for more than 2 decades, and eventually, unfortunately, closed down for political reason. But I had the great fortune to experience, first is for my own healing. So I was able to heal my own challenging condition, including asthma and sclerosis, and has these 2 incurable disease from childhood ages. So slow the practice, I heal myself, and then eventually feel the deep inspiration to share this gift with other people. So become very clear, and I become a teacher. So since then, I've been dedicating my life to share this gift with more people. So the way the Qigong is applied is really seriously as a medicine. So on one hand, is gradually supporting patient letting go of conventional drug medicine. It's not overnight, just gradually letting go, and then using the Qi as medicine. So really learning and how to open your mind, open your heart, and awakening this body to connecting with energy. Energy is the foundation for life. It's life force we all have. So when the energy is contracted in the body, numb, stagnate, then we're experiencing disease. When the energy is flowing well, then we're experiencing well-being, health, including more happiness. So the principle is simple, and yet the practice is most important. How can you do it in the most effective, powerful way?
So let's talk about qi. That's for some people that don't understand when we say qi.
Yeah.
It's life force.
Yeah.
So when somebody is ill, what happened first? Did somebody get ill and lose their life force, or did they lose their life force and qi first?
These two closely related. So normally, when we perceive in the body, we think of this, physical body. You look into an anatomic, look into the biology and the chemistry. That's how we understand in the body. But from the ancient tradition, we understood they're more than this physical presence. There's a subtle energy. This life force, that subtle, invisible, formless energy, including, electromagnetic energy, but much more subtle energy. And, including when we breathe in, we're not just breathing in the air, we're breathing the energy of the universe. That energy charges you, basically. So not just the air circulating the blood is important, but it's a form of energy. You charge yourself through breathing, basically, So when you're recognizing this form of energy is not only charging the body, but also it's animating all function of your body, including your heartbeat. How the heart can beat, think about it. Without plugging into the electricity, how does heart can beat, pump, exactly. It's a life force.
It's wireless. Life
Yeah,
force.
it's wireless energy, exactly. That's a good analogy. So in Qigong is we learn how to tap into the energy beyond all condition. So for whatever reason, environmental reason, stress reason, food, could it be, emotional stress, could it be even a genetic condition causing the disease, then we feel, depleted, we feel limited, and the life force is also not fully, flowing, fully awake, fully, available for you. So what we learn is to tap into the life force beyond your own inner condition. And allow the energy of life flow into you. Then same time, you learn how to, unblocking the energy. The energy relatively still there for whatever health reason is contracted. Stress is a major cause causing the contraction of energy.
Like interference.
Exactly. It's like, use analogy, for example, water. Water is such a nourishing, life-giving, form of energy. A solid form of energy. But when the water is not flowing, what happens? Become poisonous eventually.
Stagnant.
That's a good analogy. The same way for our energy. So not about just having enough energy, which is important, but allowing the energy able to continue flow, moving, opening, connecting, communicating. That's the secret of life.
So if I'm sitting here and my body is so tired and unplugged from the universe, that's where it starts. A lot of us sort of are unplugged.
Exactly.
We're going on whatever, just the little bit of life force we have. So when we plug in to the life force, it's fascinating. It's so simple.
You automatically feel different, but as you said, there's a particular method to do it.
Yes.
So that's the method, that's the practice.
So I love that you say, Mingtong, that no matter what the condition, it's sort of, you always need qi to get through it.
Exactly.
So, we are working with a community of Lyme patients and chronically ill for different reasons, but the answer is the same. And we get qi from food.
Exactly.
But that's not it.
That's not enough.
That's not enough.
Otherwise, we will not have these illness, right? So it's a different kind of qi we need for this body, for our heart, even for our spirit, for our life in general. So when we're working with the qi, it's really to understand not only there's enough energy available for all aspects of life, but knowing how to tap into that qi to nourish yourself in all these levels. The physical level, including the eat food, but more, including breathing, but more. So including also emotional level. So the energy feeding your heart. Yeah, including mental, spiritual level. And the energy is sustaining your mental function, your capacity, your concentration, your creative power, and, your energy for creating light, manifesting light. It's all takes energy.
But we can access it at any time.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. That's why they're all times called a secret, because if you don't know how to do it, then it's secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know how to do it, then everybody can do it. Yeah.
And I love in the retreat, I got to see part of this where you talked about really taking that chi and working with your organs and bringing the universal chi, but also igniting your organs back online.
Back online, love that.
So they're functioning again as a whole, connected. And there's so many beautiful moments in that time I got to sit there, but just that you can be flat out with an illness and still connect to your primal nature, your universal self. And it's so powerful because a lot of people, as you know so well, are so disempowered and
disconnected.
Disconnected. It's from this connection then we feel disempowered and we feel hopeless, we feel depression, we feel contracted, all that. I think the connection is the key.
But
how to reconnect again. Yes.
But what great news, as you're sitting there in bed, you can tap into the energy of the universe. And that's living.
It's the most living exactly. It's the most life affirming. It's a source energy. It's the energy. When we say love, it's form of energy. Yeah, it's form of energy. Yeah. So when we say let's say creativity, it's also a form of energy. So here is basically is recognizing no matter what is your condition is, what is your diagnosis is, even doesn't matter what is the cause of the illness might be. Yeah. As long as you learn how to plug into more energy, gathering that energy into your body, into your organ, into your life, into your creative, wholeness, then you can improve yourself in spite of, history, in spite of diagnosis, in spite of your story. Oh, this can be done or cannot be done, this drug or not. You are feeling better this moment by doing it. So there's so many cases, especially for the retreat we're doing right now, whole month-long retreat. Many people, when they come, they can only lie down most of the time, not able even to sit, not able to standing up, do this practice. But they're receiving so much energy, become more relaxed, and eventually have more energy. They're able to do more, sitting more, even standing more. And it's just the breathtaking, as you saw. We have so many people have neurological condition, MS and Parkinson, and you name it. And many actually Lyme disease, chronic, fatigue condition, immune system condition, even different stage of cancers.
Right.
And the berry can, do anything in their life. And suddenly in this retreat, they're able to do this movement. In 2 days, ask them, how many of you able to do things you have never able to do in last 3 months? Everybody, raise their hand. Everybody. The change can happen that fast.
Yeah. I mean, we drove up here about an hour, and we've been working very, very hard and loving it, and we both just walked in and got an instant charge.
Instant charge. Total reset.
Total
Love that.
Reset.
We all need that reset in our life.
We walked in, here's the room, we just both went, wow. I mean, it's the best feeling.
Yeah, truly.
It's clean.
Here's my secret. That's the best thing, for me. And that's why I love it so much. So you were asking me the question, how could I holding the space? and the container for so many people ill,
Yes.
you know, and the drug doesn't help as much as they want.
Right.
And so it's like really discovering this new medicine which is invisible, and holding that container for all these, you know, challenges is on one hand is yes, it's challenging, but on the other hand is like not only bring me great joy to see the change very soon, very powerfully, but more so is like I know there's a deeper level of healing transformations happening beyond even their recognizing it. The bodies carry a whole system of energy which carries all our histories, all our emotional experience in the past and the present, you know, all, you know, everything we ate, the environmental pollution, whatever it might be. So when you go slow, this kind of healing is really you go slow, all level of purification, detoxification, not just physical, yeah, emotional as well mental, yeah.
It's like you're digging through
Exactly,
layers. Yeah,
exactly, yeah.
You get to some emotional layers, and a lot of people in our community have had emotional trauma in the past, and then now sort of traumatized after being sick. There's such a fear
Exactly,
of being sick.
exactly,
you know?
yeah. It's like adding another trauma.
Exactly.
Yeah, on
Trauma
top of it.
Yeah.
From my, you know, observation of working with so many people over the years, and I do recognize the importance of emotional healing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in both aspects. You know, first is the major cause of this disease is emotional stress to begin with, including trauma. Yeah. Then add on that, once you have disease and you have more emotional stress, anxiety, fear, worry,
Yes.
yeah, all the angers, you know, sadness, all kind of add on to it, then become a really vicious cycle. So that emotion become a cause of more disease, a worsening of disease. So how to get out of that cycle?
Yes.
That is the most important practice we're doing.
Yeah, but even when we get ill, it's like we start that emotional depression, whatever, we almost start shutting down. The organs start shutting down.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly.
And what you're saying, bringing in the energy and the chi is a waking up.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the reversal of that.
Yeah. So the conventional medicine, you know, is good for certain things. For example, managing pain,
Yes.
managing the chronic condition. Yeah, for acute conditions, surgery, so on. These are good. Yeah, treating the body for emergency like that, certain condition. Then for healing, it's a different story. Completely different story. has to happen. The mind, heart, body has to, you know, integrate, interact, has to talk with each other, so to speak. Yeah, it's like the separation of the mind and body is basically the main cause of disease to begin with. Think about that. That's how we grown up. Yeah, we all have been living in the story, in our history, in our concept, and the body is kind of left out.
Yeah.
Then suddenly one day, it's like, oh, wake up! What happened to me? How could I be sick? You know, I've been eating right. I've been doing all the exercises.
Yeah.
I'm following all the spiritual practice. So how could I still, you know, being sick? Simple. Energetically, still separation there. The mind, the body is not aligned in the way we approach in life, the way we live, in the way we, you know, relating to our body.
Something's out of sync.
Exactly.
In our world, in our life.
Exactly. So the main, you know, technique and also profound teaching of Qigong is recognize the importance of not just connecting the body and mind, but really allow the mind coming back to this body. Coming back to this body, internally coming back to this body as a home.
Really.
That is the most important piece of the journey.
Come back home.
I'm back home. I'm so glad you brought this up, because this is something I heard in the retreat, and that is something we see a lot of, whether the trauma happened before or they're traumatized by the illness. We tend to deal with pain by sort of leaving.
Jumping out of the body.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like it's
Checking
too
out.
it's
Yeah.
too painful to
Yeah.
live in that body.
Yeah.
So we dissociate,
Exactly.
dissociate and
Yeah.
sort of hover over here, where this thing is kind of just doing its thing.
Right.
A real true being is
Right.
hovering. So this
So
piece
y-
about embodiment is
Exactly.
so,
And imagine this old habit repeating itself. Repeating itself. So more you're repeating that, more scary it becomes. You don't know how to come back anymore. Yeah. So it's like become foreigner, alien, you know. And also there's a lot of emotional response going on, in terms of trauma. It's this blaming of the body, yeah, and guilty, and all that, anger, all that. So it's causing more separation, so to speak. Like this body is not serving me.
So you're mad at your own
right?
body.
You're mad with yourself, exactly, exactly. It's like creating another level of trauma, so to speak.
In disassociation
Yeah,
with yourself.
exactly, yeah. So all these practice we're doing in Qigong, looks so simple, but it's so deep, allow you come back to this body, not only physical body, but the interior dimension of your body, not only just your organs, your blood system, your nerve system, your brain, your skeleton system, but deep inside recognizing the living energy. The subtle energy, as the quantum physics has, profoundly indicated, the matter, you go deeper to the matter, to the subatomic level, in the quantum level, is just subtle energy. So in the ancient tradition, is basically these technologies available, we learn how to access that subtle energy.
And
Not just knowing the energy is there.
exactly. And
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
someone that's very healthy, their body's strong, they have money, they're doing fine, it doesn't mean they're happy and connected.
Yeah, yeah.
This subtle energy is the most fun.
Totally agree with you. Yeah.
I mean, why would
It's
you?
the best thing in the universe.
It's every feeling that you're
exactly.
chasing,
Yeah.
whatever someone's chasing with their, work or things that they're chasing. We all just want that feeling
Yeah.
of connection
Yeah, feeling
to
connected.
this universe
yeah.
and to each other.
Yeah, I think again the best part is that energy is everywhere. Everywhere, not only inside my body, inside your body, but also around my body and also between us, yeah, and also between our space, you and me, all that ocean of energy is there, yeah. But the issue is that the challenge is that you cannot really, grasp.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, in one sense, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, that's right. So it's really about, opening this body, physical body, energy body, opening your energy channel, energy gates, open your heart, open your mind, which is part of the energy field. When you open up, then the energy able to flow in and out. So the exchange of energy between you and the light start to be amplified, returning back to balance again. So the main challenge in chronic disease, especially in Lyme disease, including chronic fatigue condition, is that you're experiencing so much contraction for good reason. You have to protect for this, weathers and the food, different environment. So more you protect what happened, you're isolating yourself. Then the energy system of your body over the time become contracted. So more contraction, what happen is more you're feeling the pain, feeling the fatigue. Yeah. Then just like catch-22, because if you do something a little bit of normal, so to speak, then suddenly you feel more pain, then the body contract back again.
Yeah.
I want to protect myself. No, I cannot eat this food. I cannot go to that place. I cannot do this. So all the mind is focused on I cannot, instead of focused on what I can experience. So the shift in Qigong practice focus on you not only, focus on what you can first, this moment, no matter how difficult it is, how painful it is, there's aliveness in your body. There's aliveness in life. You can connect safely, feel good about it. Then you learn how to open it more, allowing the energy flow more deeply. So when you think of any life circumstance, is form of energy exchange. Any experience is form of energy exchange. And the energy exchange is the foundation of life. Yeah. The moment you cut off the energy exchange, life heading to death.
Yeah.
And that's often, kind of common complaint for people, especially with chronic illness such as Lyme disease, chronic fatigue, feel like life becomes smaller. Yeah. So here is you're learning how to open the system again. So we learn how to open the system by connecting with the source energy, the invisible energy, the most loving, nourishing energy. The energy which giving basically, give birth to life.
And
the same energy starting with the Big Bang in a very big picture. So you connect with that energy.
right from your bed.
Yeah, exactly.
As Vivian
Yeah.
tells her
Yeah.
story about having Lyme disease and feeling like it was the end for her, and she just said she couldn't actually do the practices, meaning you couldn't see her doing them, but she was doing them inside, and she just did what
Subtle.
she could,
Yeah.
and she
Yeah.
saw and moved the energy, and we'll have to tell her story sometime, but she's here teaching now, so she's back.
Yeah. Yeah. She was able to totally
back in the
reverse the condition. Yeah.
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 And
So
now,
this-
and sharing her life force and her energy, it's so beautiful. What can happen?
So again, doesn't matter where you're at right now.
Yeah.
Is the key is I'm here to really not only share this message, but really to inspire you, to enable you. You can do something, make positive change for yourself, including physical health as well, emotional well-being, including your mind capacity to manifest life fully. So the practice is very simple. So you were asking me to demonstrate some movement.
Yeah, if there
Yeah,
was just
so-
one powerful.
So in case if you feel really weak, feel really physically challenged, then this movement is very good. Yeah, very good. So it's called La Qi. That means you are gathering Qi. So in the beginning, you're starting with the hand, moving very slowly. And you may start to feel subtle energetic sensation feeling. Your hands may feel tingling, or pulsation, or pressure, even like magnetic kind of feeling. Then you can go further, close your eye, and imagining, visualizing a ball of light. From the infinity ocean of light, you're gathering a ball of light. From the infinity source energy, you're gathering the power of energy. So more you relax, more you concentrate, more you're able to feel this energy. Now you can hold it in the hand just softly, noticing the sensation, feeling. Now you can move your hands, holding this ball of energy, moving towards your brain. So moving towards your brain, gathering to the brain, gathering to the interior of your brain. You're nourishing your brain with this energy. So you're opening, expanding the energy. Then gathering, you're receiving the energy into the brain, into the interior of your brain, into all dimensions of your brain. opening, expanding this energy, connecting with the universal energy. Then you're gathering, penetrating. Then you can send this energy downward from your brain, slow your entire nerve system to calm the nerve system, to open the nerve system communication, to relax into the entire body. Now you can relax comfortably. And simply noticing the new sensation feeling your body, the feeling of aliveness, feeling of life, feeling of openness, the feeling of energy movement. Ready, can slowly, gently open your eyes. I'm not sure about you, I'm feeling good. Just simply
My brain needs that.
just 1 minute of practice. So that illustrate, very simple but profound practice. Yeah. Your mind concentrating, your heart opening, using the hand, gathering the subtle energy, then bring the energy into wherever it's needed. And so you can connect with your heart. Opening, gathering. You can connect with your knees, opening, gathering. And the beauty is you start to feel the change right away. Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
It's blissful, right?
Yeah. Well, you're blessed to begin with always.
Well, I'm definitely sensitive to this kind of.
Yeah, I know. Very sensitive.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So for people, even if they cannot move the hands, they can even just, making the sound. Yeah, making the sound. For example, for Lyme disease condition, it's very important to strengthen your digestive system.
Yeah.
And we use the sound to activate the power of digestive system. So the 3 sound, again, you can enjoy by joining me, follow. Very easy to follow, to practice and experience for yourself. So and the first sound is like this. And the second sound is like this. And the third sound, So you can practice this sound, anytime, in any occasion. And this very easy, powerful sound activating the power of the digestive system. So you can digest better and enjoy food better and feel much more stronger inside of you. And also that affecting the nerve system directly too.
Opening up that life force.
Yeah,
the food.
yeah.
And is it enough to, when someone's starting, that they can hear your voice and sort of hold the position, or does it?
You can feel the benefit even by listening, but more benefit by participating, by just do what you can.
Okay.
And we're emphasizing you can always do what best you can do, making your own best effort. And from that, you're producing the best benefit for yourself.
It's all unfolding.
It is.
I'm really stoned. Real.
You have to come back to the retreat again. So we'll be here for 1 month.
We both went through a lot of different symptoms, but I had a lot of pain, and just when you have this access, the pain is either gone or so diminished that it's not winning your consciousness.
Exactly. Shifting from victim of the pain to live life fully.
In the ocean of light, as you say.
That's my favorite. Always my favorite. The ocean of light all around us.
I like the ocean
beneath you, above you, deep inside of us.
Swimming in the ocean of light. That's just a whole different perspective of what we're used to.
Yeah, exactly.
Guarding, and something you said in the retreat was, someone asked about protecting themselves, and there are denser energies in the world, there's no doubt. But it's all part of the one. So, but if you're connected to an ocean of light,
then you're in a different place.
Yeah.
You're empowered to contribute to others, including yourself, for better life, better health. Instead of, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? I have to fight, I have to protect. I have to isolate myself.
Exactly.
Exactly right to do that.
Put the walls up.
Energy to fight.
Exactly. So it's truly like that, like you're starting a feast, then you're softening, relaxing, then you're opening, your energy channels opening. When you're opening up, like the lotus flower opening up, each petal opening up, you to see the beauty of yourself, beauty of life, beauty in everything. So it's what a journey.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.